Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danae if you're new here, and this is about to be a super big vlog on Black Romance Book Fest. So I am heading down to the Black Romance Book Fest this weekend. It's in Atlanta, and it's basically just Black romance, traditional Black romance authors and indie. I mean, some of my favorite ones will be there. Kennedy Ryan's gonna be there. Tia Williams is gonna be there. Some of my favorite indie authors like A.E. Valdez will be there. J.L. Seegers is going to be there. Beverly Jenkins is going to be there for all my historical romance girlies. So I'm super excited about this because number one, it's my first book festival, book conference that I'm going to. And number two, this is my first time like traveling by myself. So like normally when I travel, I'm either with my husband, with or without kids, or like I may be with my sister, but I'm actually traveling by myself. So I'm super excited, but also super nervous, but this will be good for me. And yeah, I'm just so excited. So I'm like in preparation mode. Today is Thursday. My sister's getting married tomorrow, so I'll be at her wedding tomorrow, of course, and then I'm leaving on Saturday. So May has been the most busy month. She had her bridal shower, the kids at school ended for the kids, and so it's just been a lot going on this month. And I'm glad that I'm ending it hopefully with a bang with this festival, and then hopefully June is a little bit more calmer. But I wanted to show y'all how I'm packing for the trip. Now I bought one of those rolling utility cars. Now I don't feel like going to get that because I already put in my bag and I had to take the wheels off to do so. So I'm not going to show y'all that right now, but I will later on in the video, just so you can see how I'm going to be transporting my books. So I am flying in, unfortunately, so there's a limit to the books that I can bring because of space and weight issues. And so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm getting my books prepared. I'm super anal about the condition of my books, so I'm like nervous and hope that they make it okay, but I'm gonna have to pack them and then just check a bag. So I am bringing 18 books down with me to get signed. I'm bringing my Kennedy Ryan books, 4 of them. I'm bringing my Tia Williams. I didn't have to bring, so I just saw her. I'm bringing my A.E. Valdez books, the Rise and Fall series. I'm bringing 4 of J.L. Seegers' New Haven series. I'm bringing my Beverly Jenkins books, and I'm bringing 2 of the Green Sister trilogy. So Neighbor Faber and Partner Plot I'm bringing. I already have a signed Love Letter copy. So I bought those bubble wrap sleeves. The bubble wrap sleeves, and I got the wrong size. I thought I was getting a good size. I thought I was getting big by getting 8 by 10. But as you can see, the size is still kind of small. I wanted to fold it over. So what I did was I used like 3 because it felt a little thin. So I used 3 of these to wrap all the books. So these are my 3 Beverly Jenkins books. And then for instance, this is one of the J.L. Seegers. And this, so far, I have 2 sleeves on it. So I have like the one, and then I put another one on top of it, kind of like to layer it. So this is one. So this is how I'm packing them in my suitcase. I want to make sure they're protected so that hopefully they, arrive in good condition. The condition that they're in right now, they're in perfect condition. So I just hope, but y'all know how TSA be throwing the bags and everything. So I hope there's going to be enough cushion between this and my clothes and everything to just like not have them harmed. What I also did was I found like old poly mailer bags, like these bubble wrap bags laying around the house, and so I'm putting them in in here as well. So I have a book in here, so I lined it with these, and then I put it inside here. So this should be pretty well protected. And then I did the same here. So any old bags I could reuse, I did. So I have the the bubble wrap bags in here with the books, and then I have it like in this thicker, encasing this thicker one. And again, same here. So luckily I have a lot of these things lying around, so I'm going to do that to just try and protect them as best as I can. And like I said, I have one of those rolling your utility carts, which actually fits like 40 books. I counted, it feels like 42 books in there. So with me bringing my 17 and then whatever books I buy there, I mean, let's just say even if I bought 20 books, 20 plus 17, that's 37. I still have enough room in the rolling cart, and I plan to ship everything back home. So I might come back on here and film myself actually like really packing. So we'll see. I might film that. It just depends on how tired I am because, Like I said, I have a lot going on this weekend, but I at least wanted to show you guys how I was planning to transport my books. And then I bought this bag that I'm going to take with me also. It's my new book tote. Isn't it so cute? It looks like a little library card, but I'm going to have the authors that I visit, I'm going to have them sign my bag. So I thought that that would be super cute to have like the author's name under borrowed name, and date due is going to be the date that I meet them. So yeah, this bag is from, it's made by Out of Print. I got it from my local bookstore here, but Out of Print is the company that makes it. So yep, super excited about this. And then of course I'm packing all of my like content stuff, like my tripod and my light and everything. And then of course Kinderella is coming with me. I'm not taking any other physical books to read because I'm already taking down physical books I'm getting signed. So all the books that I'll be reading on the plane or downtime in the hotel or whatever is gonna be on Kindy. Okay, so I'm here. I made it to Atlanta. I was supposed to film like, you know, airport, just like really the whole travel day, but for whatever reason the day just passed me. But I'm here, I'm all checked into my room. We're supposed to get together and go to Nobu for dinner, but I'm kind of tired. I think we're all kind of tired from just the day of traveling, and I feel like my girls just text me to cancel, which honestly is fine with me because I literally just walked into my room about 15 minutes ago. So I would have basically had to hurry up and rush and get dressed in order to meet them. And I have not sat down since, I haven't relaxed since about 2 o'clock, you know, because I had to get to the airport, wait for my flight, get on my flight, Uber back to the hotel. And so if they're wanting to cancel, that's completely fine with me because I'm tired. And y'all, this is my first time being alone. Like, I have never traveled by myself. So this was like a feat for me. I'm actually proud of myself. I've never traveled by myself. And so doing the whole airport thing, Uber into the hotel, all of this by myself, like, it's a big deal for me. And so I'm kind of looking forward to the idea of just like being in the room by myself. Like, y'all know I have 3 kids. I'm married. I am never alone, like, ever. And so this, being in this hotel room by myself, is kind of like a vacation also outside of the vacation, which is why like I chose to like be separate from, you know, the girls who I'm meeting with, because I wanted my just own space. No shade to them or anything, but I knew that I would kind of enjoy this, like just being in my own bed, being in my own room. And so I think that I'm gonna be just calling it a night. I'm gonna unpack. I'm gonna get my books and everything ready for tomorrow because we have an early morning. We have to be at the conference to registration by 8. We said we wanted to get there by 7:50. So I kind of want to relax. And I like I said, I think they just text me, and it seems like that's kind of like where we're all getting at. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so my books, they all made it safely. And this is how, you know, this is how I package them up. So now I can like remove them from these bubble wraps and go ahead and put them in my cart. Hold on. Okay, so I have Destiny Surrender by Beverly Jenkins, To Catch a Raven. And I have Wild Rain also. And then I put my little Post-it notes in there so she knows exactly where I want her to sign, and I put my name. So if I'm getting any books personalized, they already can see how to sign it. I don't have to like sit there and tell them. There's gonna be a bunch of people there, so just trying to make it as easy as possible. And if my voice sounds weird, it's because I'm coming down with a cold. Of course, today I'm traveling and doing something, I'm coming down with a cold. But everything made it safely, and for the most part, I think still looks pretty good. So I brought Restore Me, J.L. Seeger's New Haven series. They give my Post-it note. I'm really excited about getting these signed because, as you guys know, I think I said earlier, she went traditional. And so, you know, eventually these covers won't be available anymore. And I'm putting these in my cart. So I got one of these little rolling carts, and I'm gonna put these all inside there. I'm gonna put JL Secrets on the bottom because I think her signing group is last tomorrow, so hers is like the 2 to 4 signing group. So I'm gonna go ahead and put hers at the bottom. That way, when I'm like seeing the other people, I don't have to like, you know, be digging through looking for hers. And I only brought 4 from her series because I didn't need to get all the Revive Me signed. That would be kind of silly. So we have Reclaim Me. And Release Me. And I think I'm shipping them back home, so I won't even have to bother like trying to repack these up. I am going to keep the bubble wrap so that I can make sure they're protected while they're shipping. And then this one here is 2 of my A.E. Valdez books. So we have All I Want, All I've Needed, Beginning Forever. And she is in group signing group 1115 to 115. So hers can go kind of like towards the front. That's Kenny's. I think these are the rest of AE's. Yes. And I'm trying to keep them all together so that when I'm there, I'm not having to like sift through everything and, you know, wonder where things are at. So we have Colliding with Fate from the Rise and Fall series. And lastly, we have A Worthy Love, also from the Rise and Fall series. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in the cart. And then my babies right here, the Rise and Fall series. So Before I Let Go by Kimmy Ryan. And like I said, I got my Post-it note. And I think they said she'll personalize one, like she'll sign up to 4 things. She'll personalize one of them. So I think I'm gonna have her personalize Real. And then we have Can't Get Enough, Kimmy Ryan. It's the Barnes & Noble's edition. I think so pretty. Fun fact, this one was my least favorite out of the whole series. I absolutely love This Could Be Us. Love Before I Let Go. This Could Be Us my favorite. And Hendrix Story was my least favorite. But maybe I just related to Soul Dad because I'm a mom, I have 3 kids. So it could have been that. I also found that I related to Yasmin. She, you know, was married. She had children. Of course, they got divorced. I haven't gotten divorced before, but they ended up obviously. Well, I'm not going to say what happened because there might be some of you out there who still haven't read it. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? But here we go. Then we have This Could Be Us. So that's my Kennedys. I'm going to put those there. And she is in the second signing group also. And then I brought Real. Now, I also have the special edition Real cover. That was a Cover Snob edition. But I have a signed book plate in there. So I was like, well, since I already put the signed book plate in there, I don't need to like bring that one and have her sign it. Oh, I think I got a little blemish on here from traveling. Oh no. What the heck? Well, there you have it. So that is the downside and the risk you take when you're traveling with your books. So my Real kind of like ripped right here on the cover, and that makes me really, that kind of upsets. I'm not even gonna lie, that kind of upset me because I'm particular about my books, but I knew I was taking a risk by traveling with them. And then I have these are the Christina Forrest, 2 of the Green Sister trilogy. I already have Love Lyrics signed, so I just bought Neighbor Favorite. This is my favorite. I love this one. And then Partner Plot. So she's also in group 1115 to 115 as well. Let me just put her on a little side like that. Oh no, let me just put them here. And then I have Natasha Bishop. Only for the week. This is the indie cover, which I absolutely love so much. The indie cover. I also did pre-orders for her. I pre-ordered her, I think it's called Lost and Found series. So I definitely want her to sign this because now it's traditionally published and it's not very easy to find this cover anymore. And I love this cover. I'm not a big fan of the traditionally published cover. So I definitely wanted to make sure I got that one signed. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's it with all the books. And so, yeah, I got my little rolling cart. I love my little rolling cart. And, yeah, so I'm just going to stick these in here. And, you know, as you can see, I still have a lot of space. Hopefully you can see. I still have a lot of space tomorrow for more books, you know, because I do plan to purchase books. So I pre-ordered Kennedy Ryan Hoop series. So that's 3 books, the illustrated covers. And I pre-ordered 3 books from Natasha Bishop. But I still have many more. I mean, I plan to buy, I'm probably going to be buying at least 10 to 15 more books. So I should have enough space in there. And then also, if I run out of space, I have my tote bag where I can, you know, have books in. And also, like I told you, I'm going to have them sign it. So I'm super excited. Now, I'm going to clean this mess up real quick and then get ready to put my PJs on because my girls are going to come over. We're all tired, so we're just going to do like a pizza, you know, girls' night for like an hour or 2 so we can all go home, go back to our rooms and get some rest. Okay, so look who showed up, y'all. The girls came through. So, adult sleepover wrap going on. This is Quisha and Chen, and I will tag their pages as well. So,
when it comes to book talk, or you get started doing it for fun, yeah. When I feel like it, I'll do it. It's like I'm so much pressure on myself. Yeah. Honestly, when I started it, I had just lost my job, and I was panicking. Yeah. And then once I got my job, and once I got another job, and then started trying to go to the gym and everything, I'm big on routine. Yeah. If it don't fit in my routine, it's not.
Yeah. And that's the thing with content creation. It's like you have to make time for it and like try to be thinking about it all the time.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. I understand you for sure. I was telling you, like trying to think about doing things for 2 channels is overwhelming me.
Yeah.
Especially trying to post. I can't post every day, but I'm trying to at least post every other day on both things and on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm trying my best, but like
I'm liking Instagram. Instagram is easier to me than, at first I thought like just popping a camera and just talk to people real quick was easier. But I've gotten into my Instagram group. Like I can take it because I'm
yeah, no, you go taking pictures.
Yeah, like I'm reviewing every book that I read on Goodreads, so all I do is copy and paste the review.
Yeah.
On my Instagram, and I just take a picture.
I need to start doing that because I definitely do my Goodreads reviews now. I'm gonna start doing that because I'm like
paste that from my Instagram, and then I take a cute pic with it.
Instagram is just like it's really like the last place I ever want to be.
I like content creation.
Me too. I love
It's
it.
a lot thinking about the different channels, but now it's kind of like almost like I like it, but it does feel like a part-time job.
Yes.
But you know, now I've gotten into these influencer things, so like I'm getting
It actually can be a part-time job.
Yeah, I'm getting books left and right, and like that was my husband like, well, what is your goal? What are you trying to do with this?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't really know, but like I want publishers to start sending me books, and now I'm there like.
Ladies, we're cheersing. We're having a little shot, y'all. A little coconut rum. Cheers, ladies.
So we about to really have to toss it back.
Yes.
Oh Lord!
Not right now.
Oh, come on, that was juice.
Ooh,
Come on. Come on.
ooh, ooh. What water at?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
The drama is too real. Y'all,
That's
please,
nasty.
y'all, that was juice.
No, that was nasty.
That was juice.
We needed juice to add with it. That's what we need. We was missing the juice to
That was
add.
coconut rum. They maybe had half a shot.
Ooh, man, I had to do that in 2 gulps. I couldn't even toss it all the way back.
Y'all, Ken left the building.
But you know what? I'm gonna sleep good tonight. That shot gonna put me to sleep.
That half a shot. Y'all hear
That's
that?
gonna put me in a restful sleep.
Oh Oh yeah,
You
let me show
right,
y'all
Jen?
Candy's pizza. Y'all, why they did her dirty?
Right? Oh yeah, drink your water.
Y'all, they did her dirty. Look at this pizza. It's not even cooked all the way. The drama. A travesty. I don't expect anything less from Atlanta, if I'm being honest. It's very much Atlanta. Very on brand. I can't believe y'all.
That was strong. I think my mistake was smelling it first.
You see, I didn't smell
I just had to smell
because
it.
I was about to, and I was like, don't smell it.
It wasn't nothing.
Ooh. You alright? Yeah.
And then on top of that, I had a jalapeno on the pizza.
That's not a good combo.
Yeah,
That actually sounds very
all
gross.
the way around.
That sounds so gross.
Oh my god.
that sounds
I
gross
had to
as
get
hell.
one of these little straws to kind of even out the. Okay, so the girls just left. It's about 11:30 now. We had a good time. We just talked and ordered pizza that ended up being nasty. And took a shot. I'm not a drinker really, but you know, it's a special occasion. So I took a shot and I can already feel it. And I'm gonna go to bed and I think I'm gonna sleep good tonight. So we are getting up early because we're gonna try to be at the conference hotel at about 7:30. So that means I'm gonna have to wake up about 6:30, 6:45 to get ready. I think I'm gonna probably wake up about 6:30. That way I can get myself ready and then I'm walking to the hotel. Apparently it's in walking distance. It's really close. They're all in the same, little vicinity. I think they said it's a 2-minute walk from the hotel that I'm in. So I'll probably wake up at about that time so that, I can make sure that I get there in the time that I need to be there. No, I did not get that all the way wiped off, but that's okay. I'm really excited. I'm hearing from other people that are already there that it's crowded. I've seen videos and it looks like it's a lot of people there, which is a little overwhelming for me. I'm not a huge fan of crowds. I mean, who is a fan of crowds? But it's a little overwhelming to know that there's that many people there. And I heard that the lines were long, especially for some of the popular authors. So I forgot to show y'all what I was using. Laneige creamy milk skin or whatever it's called, the toner. I love this toner. But anywho, I need to see Kennedy Ryan, A.E. Valdez, J.L. Seegers, Beverly Jenkins, Natasha Bishop. Those are my priority people to see. So as long as I get to them, I'm cool. Everybody else will just be, after the fact. So hopefully I'm able to see them. My plan is to get in Kennedy's line as soon as possible, so that hopefully we can be one of the first ones lined up in her line, because I have to see her and get my book signed. So yeah, and then Tia Williams is here, but I just saw her, so I'm glad about that because I don't have to necessarily make her a priority. But I do want for her to sign my bag if it's possible. So hopefully I can get to her and have her sign my tote bag. Because I think I'm gonna do Black romance for the tote bag. So basically, any Black romance author I meet, they are signing the tote bag. And what better way to get all of them in one place than the Black Romance Book Fest? So that's my plan. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Moisturizer is the Laneige Water Bank. So I know I'm looking kind of crazy because I'm so tired and I look it. So hopefully a good night's rest getting some sleep tonight will do me some good. Again, I'm sleeping in my room, in my bed for the first time by myself, so I should be able to get some real good sleep. Or maybe it'll be like I can't sleep very well because I'm alone. I don't know, so we'll see. But I am getting ready to call it a night, and I will check in again with you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, good morning. It is like 6:50. We're trying to be at the conference hotel by 7:30. So I need to hurry up and get dressed. I had a good sleep. I just didn't get enough of it. I went to bed about 12:30. And I set my alarm for 6:30, so I only got about 6 hours of sleep, which I'm the type of person that I need like 8. So I'm tired. I'm still tired, but we gonna get through the day. I'm excited though. I'm excited to see everybody. And, I think it's like just anxious and excited. So yeah, I need to hurry up and get it together so I can get out of here on time. Yeah, so I'm gonna hurry up, wash my face, and get dressed. And then I'll show you guys my outfit. I didn't really pre-try it on. You should really try your stuff on so that you know that it looks the way you envisioned in your head. But I bought a cute little like book themed shirt. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit when I get it on. But I bought a cute little book themed shirt, and I'm gonna just wear some jeans. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna wear sandals or my gym shoes, but I do want to be comfortable because we'll be on our feet for hours. So I probably will go with the gym shoes, but if the gym shoes take away from like the overall look, then I don't know. I might have to just sacrifice and put on my sandals. And the sandals aren't bad. They're just flat. They're flat sandals. But so are the gym shoes. I just bought my Panda Dunks. So we're gonna see what it looks like. And yeah, we're gonna see. So hopefully when we get there at 7:30, registration starts at 8. So we still gotta do registration and everything. That starts at 8. So we're gonna get there at 7:30. Hopefully, we're getting there early. There won't be a long line. I'm thinking there shouldn't be, because I would think most people came in like for the weekend. So most people were in the festival yesterday. So they had like 2-day passes or whatever. So I'm thinking most of the crowd would have registered yesterday, and so there's probably a few people like us coming in on Sunday. So hopefully it's not too crazy. I got some pre-orders I have to pick up. I think Kennedy pre-order I'm getting from her table directly. Oh, did I just get an eyelash in my eye? Freaking. Did I just really? Okay. And I got cream moisturizer on my hand, so I can't just stick my finger in there. Now my contact in. We're gonna see. So hopefully, like, everything goes smoothly with picking up pre-orders and everything. Okay, so this is my outfit. So hopefully you can see that. I'm not really good with angles yet, guys. I'm still trying to figure out what angles work. But if you read, if you're a Kennedy Ryan girl, already know who these people are. Yasmin and Soledad and Hendrix, the characters from the Skyland series, one of my favorite all-time series at this point. Well, that one, and then the Rise and Fall series, and then the Part of Your World series are like my 3 all-time favorite series, but especially this one. And so I wanted to get like a bookish themed shirt for today. My jeans have like these little, tassels on them. And like I said, I don't know if you guys can really, see, but this is the outfit. And for shoes, I don't know. I mean, I might just rock my gym shoes, but we'll see. So I got my outfit on. I'm just gonna do a quick little makeup. I don't really do a lot as far as makeup goes. So this is like gonna be the quickest makeup routine that you've probably ever seen. Because I'm not a huge makeup person. I love the look of it. I just don't do a lot of it. And I think for me, it's a timing thing too. It's like, get a few extra minutes or hours of sleep or do my makeup. And for me, sleep don't win. And I'm just not, I've never been a huge makeup girl, but I'm trying to look good. I'm trying to look cute. So, I'm gonna put a little bit on for the occasion. I know all the makeup girls are probably gonna watch this like, what is she doing? I'm not doing this concealer. I'm not doing none of that. I don't have, all I need is just a little bit of powder, okay? Because, yeah, that's all I need. Just a little bit to say hello, I think I got everywhere. I don't want to be cake, looking like cake face. I still want it to look like, natural makeup, no makeup. Right, so I'm just going to, okay, I think that's good enough. Eyeliner pencil. Ooh. I don't even know if this is gonna work. It broke. Oof. My eyebrow pencil thing broke, and so I don't have a sharpener with me. So I don't really know. I don't really know if this is gonna work, if I'm gonna be able to work this out. I don't know. Cause it's, scraping my lash line. And it's gonna make me start tearing up, which is gonna then run things. This is why I hate packing, because I'm typically like a forgetful person. Like I have to write everything down or else I will forget it. And silly me was going off my mind, really thinking that my mind was gonna just do it for me. And so I forgot things and, yeah, I forgot things, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. I'm only here for pretty much a day, I guess, so it's gonna have to work. And I don't think that I like my gym shoes with this, which is why I should have tried it on. I did bring some sandals, but it's not really what I would have worn with this outfit. The sandals I brought are not really what I would have wanted to wear with this outfit. But it's gonna have to be okay, because that's what I got. Some earrings on.
necklace that I had brought that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the necklace on. We'll see. Do a bangle. Bangle. Okay, I'm coming together. Not a bad look, I guess. My favorite Summer Fridays. This is the special edition birthday cake one or something like that. Okay. I don't even know what time it is. Let me see. Okay, so this is the final product. Got my shirt, my pants. These are my shoes that I have on. So, yeah. This is the final product. It's cool. It'll do. I guess I wish I had different shoes, but especially since I wouldn't go to accessories, but it's gonna have to do. Now, a quick what's in my bag. I have my wallet. Of course, I have Kinderella here. Cash. Sorghum drops. Chargers for my phone, my light. Clorox wipes because, you know, you never know. You might need the Clorox come down. I got a scrunchie and a granola bar, which actually was my daughter's, but, you know. And then I have my mic, hand sanitizer, cough drops. Oh, and I'm gonna throw this lotion in there too, just in case, you know, get a little ashy. So that is it, y'all. Of course, lip gloss comes with me wherever I go. I'm not bringing my purse. I'm just doing the tote. So, yeah, I'm just doing the tote. And of course, my light. And I'm out. Outfit check. About to walk out the door. See you at the fest. Not quite 80, but this week is we're already for the all breakfast. So we are standing in line for the signing hall, which opens at 9:15. It is like 8:30 right now. So we're just standing in line waiting to be able to go into the signing hall so we can line up for Natasha Bishop. Oh, how do I? This is how long the line is, Tracy, just to get into the signing hall. And this man's back here also.
So yeah. Okay, we're finally in line to start walking and going in for signing. I'm standing in the Natasha Bishop signing line, but y'all, it is mayhem right here. Like mayhem. So I'm ready. Hopefully we can get through this line quick because I still need to see Beverly Jenkins and well, that's all I care about for this signing spot. And then after this, it's Kennedy Ryan. So I'm trying to get at her line like 30, 40 minutes early because I know her line is going to be crazy. Okay, so I got all my people for the first leg signed. So I got Natasha, Beverly Jenkins signed, and then I bought a book. I bought a few books from Ray Lease, and I was gonna get to Olivia Linden, but started running out of time because they're already lining up for Kennedy Ryan. Now her time starts at 11:15, and y'all, let me show y'all this line already. So I'm like, those people back there are ahead of me. So it's all these people are in the Kennedy Ryan line. And it loops around here and goes all the way up to the front there. So we're all waiting to get in line for Kennedy. Okay, so I just finished seeing A.E. Valdez, so we got our book signed from her, and now I'm back in the Kennedy Ryan line again, and I'm almost to the front, so I think probably about 15 or 20 more minutes of sitting in this line, and I should be good to go. But I'm happy because A.E. Valdez and Kennedy Ryan were my like two priorities that I had to see, and so I'm gonna make that. And then I stopped by Z Renee's table and I got All In, which I've been wanting to read. I love that cover, so I'm really excited. But I am getting tired, y'all. I'm sitting on my cart. This thing came in clutch, so if you are going to the book festival, make sure you have a cart with a lid so you can sit on it. But I'm sitting on my cart. I'm hungry. I have to use the bathroom, and yeah, I'm getting tired, and I'm only 4 hours in, and we still got about 4 more hours before the day ends. So it's a long day. It's a lot of people, but it is fun. You know, I'm meeting people. I'm seeing faces that I recognize from social media. So it's a good day, but I'm getting tired and I need to like re-up on like meds. to get some food. We have a reservation at this cute little spot here. Well, hopefully it's cute and hopefully it tastes good. The menu look good, so we'll see.
Our Blackjack is a burger place. I think ours is too. It might be pizza itself. I Blackjack pizza, but we go for burger. Oh, y'all with the Y'all just want to split one?
Yeah.
Okay, so. We got silverware. Oh, sorry. We can put it. He took, I was going to say he took the plate.
Whew. So I am back in my hotel. It is 7 o'clock. I am utterly exhausted. I have a headache, so I just took some ibuprofen. It's been such a long day. I left today at about 7:20, and I got back to the room maybe like an hour ago or so. But I'm just tired. Like we did after the conference was over, I would say we left about 3:15, 3:30. And then we went to get something to eat at this place that I found and reserved. It was so good. It's called Crescent City Kitchen in Atlanta. I think it was on Peachtree, maybe. I could be wrong, but it was really good. We all three of us like loved it. I had the Southern Fried Chicken dinner, and so it was like 3 whole wings I got my sides with greens and mac and cheese. And then for my appetizer, I wanted to try some beignets. So they had those, and they were, oh my gosh, they were so good. Quisha got some like salmon bites, like fried salmon bites, and she got a fried seafood sampler. So it was like salmon bites and like a fried lobster tail. And then she got these Cajun egg rolls, which were super good. We wanted to all try the egg rolls, like a sampler. They had like these soul rolls that had like greens and sweet potatoes in it and stuff like that, but they were out. So they were out of the soul rolls, so we just got the Cajun, and they were really good. And then Kennedy got the same dinner as me, except for instead of greens, she got the candied yams. And then she also, for appetizer, got the salmon bites. We all just really enjoyed our food. It was a great meal. The atmosphere was good. We sat outside, and I have footage in there. We sit outside, and so it was nice to just people watch. Y'all, Atlanta, this is only like my maybe 4th time in Atlanta, but most times when I come, I'm staying with like friends or family who live on the outskirts. And so I'm rarely ever like really in the city. And when I come, I'm usually coming for a purpose. So it might be a concert or something. I'm driving from the outskirts to the concert, and then I leave. But just to be like sitting right in the action, y'all, people are crazy out here. People were just stopping in the middle of the street, like whether you were able to or not, they were just stopping in the middle of the street. And if you a car behind them, you just gonna have to be mad or get around or whatever. Yeah, it's a different place out here. Everybody was dressed to the nines. I mean, it's a different place out here, but I just enjoy like being in the atmosphere, sitting down, watching people eating. The weather was perfect. It's like 78, 80 degrees. So it was just a really nice day. The festival was great. It was a lot of people, but from what I hear, it wasn't as crowded as like Saturday. We weren't here Saturday. Apparently on Saturday, you could barely like walk
through the signing hall. I think next year when they do this, they definitely need a bigger space, like a convention center or something, because there was a lot of people and not a lot of space. Like the signing area for the authors, they had to separate them into 2-hour slots. And then some of the slots, they had heavy hitters in the same slot. And I think it would have been better to like spread those out. Like for instance, in the 11:15 to 1:15 slots, so each author had 2-hour slots. So 11:15 to 1:15, we had Kennedy Ryan, Tia Williams. So those are two big traditionally published authors. And excuse my nail, y'all. I popped my nail off while I was here and I couldn't find it. And so I'm just nailless until I get back home. But anywho, they had Kennedy Ryan, Tia Williams, and then they had A.E. Valdez, and she's a super popular indie author. And they had other people. Those are like the important people we wanted to see. Oh, they had Christina Forrest in that time slot too. And so I think they should have, like, the popular, really popular authors, they should have just separated them so that everyone's not gunning for the same people who are signing at the same times. Because you could be in line for one, like Kennedy line, we were in line, I mean, at least an hour just to get to her. But I'm so happy that we made it to everybody we wanted to see today. And I will say it's good to come with friends or like meet up with people, because if I was by myself or any of us was by ourselves, we wouldn't have been able to hit up everyone we wanted to. So Kennedy and I really wanted to go see A.E. Valdez. We brought her Rise and Fall series, so we wanted her to sign it. And Quisha didn't have any of her books and didn't, that wasn't the author she was looking for. So she stayed in the Kennedy Ryan line for us. She kept our like rolling cases so that after the A.E. Valdez line, which was a long line, but it was much, much, much tremendously shorter than the Kennedy line. So Kennedy and I went to A.E. Valdez line, and by the time we finished the A.E. Valdez line, Quisha was kind of getting closer to the front, and so the timing worked out perfect. And then after Kennedy line, we ran over to Tia Williams because Quisha really wanted to see Tia. I saw Tia back when she came to Cincinnati for the Audrey and Bash release, so I didn't bring any of her books because I already had them signed. But as soon as we got out of the Kennedy line, we went to Tia, and her line was like, because she was getting ready to wrap it up. So basically, after I got line, they cut it off. They're like, no more people can line up for Tia. She's done after this. So I was the last person, and I didn't have any books that I needed to get signed by her, but I did want her to sign my bag because I didn't have this bag when she came. So I got my bag signed, y'all. Isn't this so cute? I'm so excited. Now, I made such a big deal about my bag, and I forgot one of the most important people who I really wanted to sign it, which was Kennedy Ryan. Now, she signed all my books. Of course, I got those signed, but I think in the shuffle of it, I just forgot to ask her. Now, on top of that, because she had such a long line, she had to place some restrictions. So she was personalizing one book. She would sign up to 4 things, personalize one book. So technically, this bag would have counted as the 5th item. So I don't know if she would have or not. I would have tried to just ask just because it was just a bag. But I forgot anyway, so it don't even matter. But yeah, then we went to Tia's line. That one was smooth sailing. And then after that, we were done and then just on a whim, I was walking and happened to walk right past Christina Forrest's table, and I brought Neighbor Favorite and Partner Block, so I was able to have her sign it. She had no line at that time. She did the quick sign, we did the quick signature. She was literally getting ready to go, and I'm like, are you still signing? Like, can you do this? Can you take a picture? And she was like, yeah, she was sweet. And she was talking about how Saturday was crazy. You couldn't even walk through. So I'm like, I'm kind of glad that I didn't come on Saturday because this worked out. Everybody on my list I wanted to get, I got. Then JL Seegers was the last person. She was the 2 to 4 p.m. slot. We waited in line. We lined up for her early because our plan was to get in line early, even if that means we're standing in line 30 minutes before their signing time starts. That was fine with us because we would rather stand there and versus we're behind a bunch of people and then we're at risk of not seeing the author because their time is up. So we lined up for JL Seegers probably about 30 minutes prior to her signing time, and it was perfect. We were able to get signed, and she brought her special edition books, y'all. Now, by the time we got up there, she was out of all of her Restore Me's. I would say out of the New Haven series, Restore Me is the most popular one because that is a lot of people's favorite book. So she was out of the Restore Me special editions and the Restore Me regular editions. I also think that because she's going traditional, a lot of people are aware of that fact and trying to make sure. So she sold out of those. I ended up buying the Revive Me special editions, and then she signed the ones that I bought. I bought the Revive Me special editions, which of course she signed, and she signed my bag for me. So all in all, it was a great day. I'm so excited that in one day we were able to tackle everything. And that's why it's good coming with a plan, because I had a plan. Like, I wrote the whole plan out. I wrote a schedule out. And it's like, you don't have to follow it. It's a loose schedule, but at least you have an idea of who you want to hit, what lines are priority for you, what other people you might want to see, but they're not priority. And so, yeah, and then I saw other authors that weren't priority, but like, you know, you're just browsing around. But I did pretty good. I brought a set amount of cash so that I could stay within the budget, and I did. I think I have like $20 of my cash left. So I'm glad that I brought the cash, because it allowed me to stay in line with my budgetary goals, and I'm not just swiping. I'm like, once this cash is gone, that's it. It's done. And I stuck to it. So now I'm back in the room and I'm exhausted. I'm like just laying in bed. I done took my pants off and everything, y'all. I am just relaxing. Now the girls, we might get back together later. We were considering going to Nobu just for like, you know, drinks to sit at the bar, but I'm so tired. I think we're all really tired. So we might just like, they might stop by my hotel, which has a rooftop bar. And so we might just do that, like a little rooftop bar action. Because it's our last night here, we all leave tomorrow. So my flight leaves at 3 p.m. tomorrow, so I need to get to the airport around noon. I'm getting there 3 hours early because I'm not trying to play around with ATL Airport. I know it gets busy, so I'd rather get there early and not stressed about time, and I can get there early and read a book or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I almost had a panic attack, y'all. I thought I lost my Kindle. I had a lot in this bag, so I kept taking things in and out, and I just sat here as I was talking to y'all, and I'm like, where's my Kindle? I've not seen my Kindle. Ooh, y'all, I was about to lose it. It was in my rolling cart inside another tote bag that they gave us at the event. Ugh. This is why I shouldn't have taken it in the first place, because that had me ready to lose it, but all is well. I found it. Thank you, Jesus, because, oh, man. So I'm gonna show y'all the books. Now, shipping. I shipped most of my books back home. That way I don't have to worry about repacking them up. I was almost at the weight limit anyway. I came down here with 17 books, and my luggage was supposed to be 40 pounds. When I put it on scale, it was 42.5. Yeah, I was not paying for more space. I was not paying, so I took out 2 books. I took out 2 J.L. Seeger books, and those 2 books did the trick to get me where I need to go. So I didn't want to fly back home with all of those, but I did keep my special editions because, for one, I only wanted to do 1 box, and then I was just scared about shipping those because, you know. So anyways, I got my special editions with me, and I think I'll show y'all real quick. Oh, and we got this bag. This was like, you know, what you got was part of your registration. And I didn't even look through these bags, y'all, but T. Williams, I got this from T. Williams Table. It's a bookmark. And then I got this bookmark from Natasha Bishop Table for Where We Found Our Passion book, which is from the Lost and Found. This is just, you know, there were people walking around giving bookmarks, and it has their, like, social media stuff on the back. It looks like I got some, you know, ads in here, some stuff. This is the BRBF team. Another bookmark, and I think somebody gave this to me. Like they were passing them out. And then there's more bookmarks in here. So, reading makes your soul bloom. That's cute. You have Unfinished Business to read. Oh, y'all, this is the Best Man bookmark. I have that arc at home, which I'm looking forward to starting. And then this door handle, it says, this room is kindly reserved for the best woe man. So, like, woe is in parentheses. And then it says, shh, please do not disturb. We're reading. Oh, this is so cute. I'm saving this, yes, for my book room. That's so cute. And then I have another Natasha Bishop one. This is where we found, oh, I got two of the same ones from where we found our passion. I must have wasn't paying attention. Bookmark, Pretty Girls Do Read. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this had a tassel on it. I think it must have fell off. And then we have a shirt, t-shirt for the event, where the melanated are celebrated. That's cute. So like this is the bag that you got with the basic registration. Now I think the people who did like the 2-day all access pass and stuff, they got an even fancier bag. Oh, yep, this is my tassel that fell off my bookmark, so I gotta put that back on. But Tasha Bishop sticker, and I got that from her table directly. What is this? This is something that was in the bag. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I feel like I've seen it before. Is it, I don't know, a book light or something? I have no idea what this is, but if y'all know, comment below and tell me. I don't know what this is. It looks like something that takes a battery. Maybe it's a reading light, and it just needs batteries. I don't know. We'll see. And then, is there anything else in here? Oh, my badge, of course. That was our badge. A little notepad. So, Post-it note notepad. Black Romance Book Fest, where the melanated are celebrated. That's cute. I love sticky notes and notepads and stationery. And then they put a blue Sharpie in there. Cute. And then a pen that says Black Romance Book Fest. That's a cute little swag bag. And I got 2 other stickers in there. 3. This one. And this one. And this one. Okay, y'all, I'm not feeling that great. I feel like I'm looking like crazy, but I'm not feeling that great. Okay. And then that. So that's cute. Oh, I didn't even see this one. And then I got this one in Book Nerd. And there's this little thing I missed. It says, I love Black romance. I love Black romance. And I don't know what this is either, but it has a little sticky thing. So I guess you stick it on something. It's something you stick onto something that you want to stick onto, I guess. Another sticker. Books, Brains, and Brilliance. That's cute. In the melanated colors. And then a well-read woman is a dangerous creature. So these books I'm going to show y'all are the special editions. 4 of them are pre-ordered, and then the others I just got there. I decided not to ship these. These are coming home with me. I want to make sure they make it to their destination safe and soundly. So Kennedy did a pre-order for these. These are the illustrated covers for the Hoop series. So we have Black Shot illustrated cover. I just love these illustrated covers. My favorite, Hook Shot. August. And then we have Long Shot. And so those are the illustrated ones. And then she pre-signed them. I hope. I didn't even check. I just trusted them. Yes, she did. They are already signed by her. So if you pre-ordered it, then it was already signed. See? So yeah, those are the signed Kennedy Ryan illustrated. And y'all, I even like, I didn't show y'all this part. I even like the, like it's even like illustrated artwork in the front. I think that's so cute. So it's like what's on the cover is like a sketch on that front sheet, which is super cute. So now I have the regular Hoop series cover and this one. She was also doing a pre-order for the indie covers with the faces on, like with the men on them, but I didn't want that one. Now, and then this is the indie cover of Real. So when she first released Real, it was released independent. And so this is the original cover, and I had been looking for this, but it's kind of hard to find this original cover. So when I saw that she was doing a pre-order for it, I definitely hopped right on it because I just love this cover. And of course it is signed. Now Real, I brought Real for her to personalize for me because I love Real, and I love, like, she has, the main character has lupus. I don't have lupus. If you guys have watched some of my videos, I have sickle cell, and I really resonated and related to a lot of her thoughts and feelings about, like, trying to have a career while having a chronic illness, not wanting her employer to doubt her or think that she couldn't do the work, not want her employer to, you know, just think that she can't, you know, take it because of her illness, not want to hire her or feel scared or nervous about her working for them, and just even the thoughts that she was having about like having a new man in her life and not thinking that he would accept her, or being scared to show him that side of her when she starts to get sick. And so I resonated with Real a lot, just having a chronic illness, as a woman with a chronic illness, as a wife with a chronic illness, mother with a chronic illness. Now, she wasn't a mother at this point, but or anything like that, but just trying to be a normal, you know, woman, while also trying to, you know, be a career woman and do all the other things that quote unquote normal people would do, while silently dealing with a chronic illness. So I had her personalize that one for me. Now, this is the special edition JL Seegers New Haven series. I decided to get the Revive Me cover. Like I said, Restore Me was sold out. I would have gotten that, but it was sold out. So this is Revive Me Part 1. Y'all, look how gorgeous that is. These are so pretty. And this was a surprise. I did not know she was bringing these special editions. I saw it when she was selling it the original time, and I didn't get a chance to get it. And anywho, she was like at a conference or something. I wasn't there, and I always wanted these, and so I was so glad she brought them. And so then she had, this is Revive Me, and it says, do you know how desperate you have to be to wish for someone who destroyed you? I didn't tell y'all. The first one says on the back, not fake, princess, real. Everything I feel for you, everything I want for you is real. And then this is part 3, the apology, Revive Me again. And it says, if I lived 1,000 lives, my soul would seek yours out. So I got those special editions. So I'm really proud of these, and these are going to look great on my shelf. So that was the end of my, actually day 3 for the festival, but day 1 for me. So it's probably not the end for now, but it's the end of the festival content, because that's it. So the next video, I will post my book haul to show you guys what I actually purchased whenever they make it to me. So I'll just do that in a separate video, probably.
Good morning, guys. So I am up now. It is like 9:50. It's like 10 minutes till 10. So I got to start getting up, getting my stuff packed up, so I can check out. Checkout's 11. And I'm trying to get to the airport at 12. So I think I'll just check out and like sit in the lobby, you know, for 30 minutes. And because I want to get to the airport at 12. So I'm going to get my Uber here by like 11:30. Last night we did not go out. We didn't meet up. The girls text me like, you know, was you still trying to, you know, get together, you know, not too late, whatever. And I'm like, y'all, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm exhausted. And it's funny because they were on the same type of time. Like, they were hoping that I was gonna cancel too. So we were all kind of like not really wanting to say that we ain't want to hang out no more, but we all knew like we was tired. So I'm like, I just gotta be honest. Like, Quisha was like, Quisha was like, I mean, I'm good to cancel if you want to cancel. And I'm like, say less, because yeah. So we were all like good to just stay in our rooms. And honestly, I just laid around because I started not really feeling the greatest. And I know y'all can hear I sound crazy right now. I probably sound worse than I feel. Like, I feel better today than I did yesterday. I think I definitely just needed to rest. I'm so glad that I listened to my body, because I really felt like my body was wearing down. And you know, like I've told y'all, if any of y'all have really watched my videos, like I have sickle cell, so like that was an extremely long day for me. I am not really someone who can have an entire day of activity. Like, I have to have rest periods within my day, or else it's too much for my body and it can like throw me into a crisis. So like when I got back to my room, I was feeling really achy, but I think it was more so just from the long day of standing on my feet and, you know, not having like shoulder support, anything like that. And I was exhausted, just not even sleepy, but just like body exhaustion. So I'm so glad that I listened to my body. I'm trying to get better about listening to my body, because like, you know, the reality is I can't run around like normal, you know, normal people. So I was glad that I listened. I was glad that they were also on the same, you know, vibe as well. And I just spent the night in my room. And y'all, moms, y'all need to do this. And it don't even have to be travel, but like, even if it's in your same city, spend a night in a hotel by yourself. No husband, no kids. This was so good for me. Not only traveling by myself, but just being in this room by myself. And that's something I don't get. I don't get alone time. And I ended up ordering room service on my husband's dime. Okay, he sent me some money. He's like, how are you? How are the funds looking? Like, you know, did you eat? Whatever. He sent me some money to get me a nice meal shipped via room service. And so I did that. I had me a meal in the, you know, room. I ordered room service. And I just watched some Netflix. And I just had like a nice time with me. Like with myself. In solitude, and it was relaxing. Of course, I talked to my husband on the phone for quite a few hours prior to the room service. I called my kids on FaceTime, so I was still able to check in, see them, make sure everyone was good, see their faces, tell them I love them. But being in this room, having the room service, relaxing for a night by myself, it was really rejuvenating for me as a mom with 3 kids, and so I really enjoyed this time. It was only 2 days for me. I got here Saturday evening, like around 7, and I'm leaving today. So it was super short, but it was just enough. It was just enough time. And I'm ready to go back home, and I feel relaxed. Like, I'm still tired. I still feel like I need to like recover at home, but I still feel like mentally relaxed. And so for me, it's a lot of mental exhaustion when you have young children and you have a lot of children. It's like the stimulation, the overstimulation all day. So this was mentally relaxing for me, even if not physically relaxing. And for me, sometimes the mental, like, the sickle cell tells me that the physical is more important, but the mom in me says the mental is a lot more important. So it was great to have that relaxation. But I'm about to get up, get myself together, pack my books up so I can, check out of here in time, and I will check back in with y'all. Bye. And I threw away most of my bubble wrap because I took it to the conference with me, but then I realized it was taking up too much space. It was taking up too much space in my cart, so I just threw them away. But luckily, I saved these bubble wrap packages that I bought because I'm going to put my special editions in there just to protect them in the suitcase. if I finish early, I'm gonna go down to the hotel and see if I can get some breakfast. They have a restaurant. They have a restaurant down there. So it's 10 o'clock now. If I can be out of here within the next 30 minutes, I'll be able to get breakfast from the restaurant that they have there. So I'm gonna try and hurry up. It's 10 o'clock, I got 30 minutes. I'm pretty much all packed up now. All I have to do is put my toiletries in there. All I have to do is put my toiletries in there and, you know, slip my clothes on. My airport attire is always super simple. Like, I just have on leggings and a sweatshirt. I'm not trying to strut through the airport in heels. I'm not trying to do all that. I mean, yeah, I'm comfortable with my leggings and a sweatshirt because it's always cold in airports. And then I have my jacket also if need be, because I typically do need it because I get cold often. So yeah, not too much maintenance for me. I got some crazy editing to do, like to edit this and get this all posted up. I got Instagram footage, you know, pics for Instagram. Maybe even try and make a quick reel, and then trying to get some TikTok footage as well. Trying to, you know, condense what I have into TikTok footage as well. And I have not posted anything because, like I said, I was exhausted. I didn't have time. But when I get settled in and stuff, maybe even at the airport, I can start working on stuff. But I have an arc to finish that I'm currently 70% in. It is releasing on June 10th. And then I have 2 arcs that I need. I got to start another arc, which also releases on June 10th. And it's the current one I'm reading is called Always Be My Baby. It's by Priyanka. I forget her last name. But it's about a Bangladesh. Well, she's American, but her family's from Bangladesh. Her sister is getting married, and so they traveled to Bangladesh to meet her family. And so I've learned a lot about Bangladeshi customs and just how, like, when I'm reading about different cultures, like how serious it is about like marrying. It's, you know, it's not, I mean, they love each other, but most of the marriages, a lot of marriages in other cultures are about like business, creating like family lines and like who your family is and what they can do, what they can bring to your family versus like a love connection. But these two actually love each other, but their families are having some issues. And they both have like money. Both families separately have money. But one family is very traditional, and obviously with the other one being like in Bangladesh, they're very traditional. Their customs are different. So one of the families lives in America, so they have more Western customs, and the younger girl, she grew up American, so she's not as traditional. And so they're looking, the family that's been in Bangladesh is kind of looking their nose down, like, you know, because there's different ways of being and living. And so anyways, it's a cute book. It's a YA. It's cute. Released in June 10th. So I'm 70% in. I'm finishing that up. And then I have Plus Size Player by Danielle Allen, which is the second book, follow-up to Curvy Girl Summer. So if you read Curvy Girl Summer, this is the follow-up to that. And yeah, this is the follow-up to Curvy Girl Summer. And I've heard good things. I've heard it's a spicy read. So if you like spice, this is for you. If you don't like spice, probably not for you. But of course, I'm going to read it and do a final review. I like to post all my reviews on the YouTube Shorts, like the quick reviews. I title them quick reviews because they're usually 2 minutes or less. So I got some reading to do at the airport and on the plane. And so yeah, somehow I'll find time to like get all my content together and edit. I haven't posted on Instagram in like 4 days, which is odd for me. I usually post every day. Mine's the weekends or something, but I'm posting 4 days because I've had so much going on. My sister got married on Friday. Then I left town on Saturday for this. I've been here. I'm just now leaving back home. So I posted nothing in 4 days. I'm going to post it to TikTok in maybe 5 days or so. So I got some catching up to do. But I'm all done with my morning routine. I'm not putting on makeup, none of that stuff. I'm just really getting home to my man and my kids. airport. So yes, I have a sweatshirt on. Right, I think I got the room back in order. Y'all, you got to put everything back in order. I don't want them charging me for nothing. And I hope y'all can hear me okay. I lost my microphone at the conference. I'm so sad. I lost my microphone at the conference. And that was a new one because I recently got a new phone. I upgraded my phone, and so my iPhone is now the iPhone 16 Pro. So I had to get the plug-in part changed. So I had to get a USB-C plug-in for my microphone. So I bought a new one, and at the festival I had so much stuff in my bag, one of which was my microphone because I knew I'd be filming. And of course, stuff was falling out of my bag. My microphone fell out, but I did grab it, but I didn't see that the actual like piece that I needed to plug into the phone was missing. So yeah, and unfortunately I don't think you can just buy that piece separately. I think I got to buy the mic all over again, which sucks because it was brand new and I have another one at home, but now I'm missing the adapter piece that connects to my phone. So I got to pay for another one, which sucks, but I'm ready to pull up out of here. So I'm going to check out and probably try and go to breakfast because it's still early enough. It's 10:26. I don't have to get to the airport till 12. Check out till 11. So I'm just going to check out early and go downstairs. They have a restaurant downstairs, and I'm going to get me some breakfast and just have some last minute, decompression in a long time.